A little bit of housekeeping news right here. PJ Dozier is signed for the rest of the season by the Sacramento Kings. They just waived KZ Okpala, who was the 32nd pick a few seasons ago, and they had signed him to a multi-year deal with only this year being guaranteed, and he is undergoing season-ending injury. So PJ Dozier, who's been on consecutive 10-day contracts, is now going to be a part of the Sacramento Kings for the rest of the seasons. Now, PJ Dozier, he's only played 4 games, and I mean, his shooting splits are fantastic for 4 games, but we can't really take those stats, for what they are, because again, they're very skewed, and it's just like per anything, it just would not make sense. But with the Iowa Wolves this season, he's played like 22 games, and he averaged 17 points a night, 46% from the field, almost 39% from three, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, about a steal and a half a game, and a little under a block. And PJ Dozier's a guy, Gamecock, big body, 6'6", I believe he is. Yeah, 6'6", almost 6'7". He's 26 years old. He is a guy that I've always liked, okay? For me, I thought he was this long, good guy on offense. He's able to play off ball. He can actually create for others and be a secondary playmaker. He's a good athlete, and his shooting is, improved. His shot selection's gotten better, and he's this wing who he can play multiple positions. He's a good passer, ball handler. He gets into the lane and can score off the dribble if needed. But he's improved his jump shot, and I think he's shown that he isn't as turnover prone as he used to be. And he's a guy who went from being this big point guard in college to a wing, and he rebounds the ball fairly well for a player's size. He's a great defensive player, very active, alert on the end of the floor, and he can come away with steals. And he's gotten better at not being foul prone, and I think he's shown that with a variety of ways he can make an impact. I think he's a good pickup for this team to have, a bottom of the bench guy, but these are the guys that you need if someone gets hurt and you need to call upon someone. PJ Dozier is the guy you call upon, and that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of PJ Dozier signing with the Kings? I think this was definitely a game that will help him out. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Was there anything I might have missed that you guys would have wanted to hear? I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys did enjoy. And if there was anything else that you wanted to hear from me, let me know. I think it's, definitely interesting how this all plays out, because he could be a guy who makes a big impact. Maybe he doesn't, but it all depends on how the season goes out. I think this team's really deep, the Kings, and he's a way better offense player than KZ Okpala has ever been. So that's always, a good start, where he's already a better offensive player than the guy you had already under contract. So for me, I just want to hear your guys' opinions down below. If there was anything I might have missed that you guys would have wanted to hear about that I should have covered, let me know. And yeah, definitely intrigued to hear your opinions on PJ Dozier, newest, long term, I guess you would say, member of the Sacramento Kings. It'll be fun to see him play. And hey, he suffered an ACL injury. I think his second ACL injury of his career, and he's came back from that. So good to know the guy's a fighter, and that he's trying to make it in the league. And it's a lot harder than people. It's really hard to make it in the NBA. Really hard to make it in the NBA. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Tell me your thoughts down below. Have a great day. Peace. Oh, goodbye, everybody.